Hi everyone, this is Envy, and I'm going over the Firefighter achievement on Mimiron. This is 25 man, and we did it with 21 people. Alright, so I have initiated hard mode here by pushing the self-destruct button. All the vehicles have all their same abilities on hard mode, like the Leviathan is doing its shock blast here, which does damage to anyone standing near it, and I try to move out of the way to avoid some of that. It's visually notable by the blue sparks that appear around the Leviathan. On the ground, you'll also see the proximity mines that explode when someone gets too close to them, so again, that's extra damage that people can try to avoid. The big difference with doing this fight on hard mode is all the fire that starts to take over the room. It's pretty much there the entire fight, and you know, again, it's just lots of extra damage kind of going out. So, once the Leviathan dies, Mimiron does his long transition to bring out the assault cannon. It turns around doing its rocket strikes on random raid members. You can see that most of the melee, including the tank, does their best to stay behind the cannon pretty much the entire fight. Here he's doing his laser barrage, where it pretty much just fires lasers and turns around, attacking anything in its path. Again, you know, just do your best to stay behind the cannon and avoid all that extra damage. Alright, once the assault cannon dies, Mimiron does another long transition and brings out the aerial command unit. This is a helicopter that's unfortunately only reachable by ranged attacks. So as a rogue, I do my best to help out with the various robots that drop down during this phase. There's assault bots and bomb bots that come down and basically just do random damage on the raid that need to be killed by melee. Of course, there's also the emergency firebots, which are going around and putting out some of the fires, so those do want to be kept alive. Make sure that the raid is aware of them. That's something that's specific to doing the fight on hard mode, because there is all the fire everywhere. So once the aerial command unit dies, Mimiron brings them all together to form his Voltron robot. Again, the head is only reachable by ranged abilities, so ranged DPS are all assigned to that, and the melee DPS are divided between the body and the legs. Each piece of the robot starts at half health, and you can see on the right side of my interface all the different health bars and where they're each at. We were a melee heavy group, unfortunately, and so the Leviathan and the assault cannon went down faster than the aerial command unit, and both of them were actually able to complete their cast of self-repair, and so we had to kill them again. But we did get them down after that. So, you can see that this fight is quite a bit more chaotic doing it on hard mode versus normal mode. One of our level 85 healers actually did die in the last phase, so there's definitely still enough damage going out here to kill level 85 players. You will probably need a pretty full group to do this fight on hard mode, and especially enough healers. Probably 3 healers for 10 man and maybe 4 or 5 for 25 man. You also want to make sure that you put the group together with this fight in mind and make sure that you have enough ranged DPS to reach the head. Otherwise, you might not even be able to do the fight if you're so melee heavy. Alright, so that is Mimiron and the appropriately named Firefighter achievement. I hope that this video gave you a good look at the fight and all the boss mechanics. Please comment and rate it if it helped you. Thanks.